Most people don't know simp stands for sucker idolizing mediocre pussy.
Which does
indicate that if the pussy is indeed spectacular, it can't be simping, right? Like, you can't actually simp for spectacular pussy. That makes you a cis. Facts. Plato and Aristotle discussing. I just feel like people would be happier if we could accept, and I'm using simp incorrectly here, if I may. You know, I'm not being a linguistic prescriptivist. I'm being a descriptivist. It is okay to simp a little when the pussy or dick or whatever be really good. Like, what's wrong with being a little pathetic every now and again, you know? You've got a girl you like and you're like, oh my god, you're like really cool. Just fucking live with it. Try, you know what you need to do? Accept sometimes you need to be simping, but you want to live a life where other people are gonna simp for you too. That's the great balance. You don't want to live in some fucking DreamWorks animation movie where everyone's just doing the damn face at each other over and over. No one's being sincere. Everyone's just like trying to one-up each other. Just accept every once in a while you're gonna be pathetic and try to make people pathetic for you. That's it. What do you mean by pathetic? I think passion and eagerness can be completely fine. There is nothing more embarrassing than being in love with somebody. You just have to accept it. You have to accept it. It's disgusting. It's pathetic. Live it. It's fine. It's so cringe, but it's okay. That's fine. But you can't pretend otherwise. You can't pretend, oh, no. I'm in the non-embarrassing kind of love. Ridiculous. You sound insane. Oh, no. I'm in, like, the cool kind of love. I think it comes down to people hating their basic instincts. I have always felt like this shit comes back to the mind-body dualism, where people, usually, like, I don't know, positivists or whatever, they get really, really in their head about believing that the mind and the body are separate when they're just not. The shit you eat and drink affects the chemicals in your brain. Your thoughts are a byproduct of the body. There is no separation between the mind and the body. The mind is literally a feature of the body. The decision-making process is a byproduct of the chemical processes happening up here, and your brain is a physical thing. But people are like, no, my mind is distinct from my body. The body is the shell. No, it's not. You are the shell. That's like saying you have a turtle and a shell. The shell is part of the turtle. You're a jellyfish piloting a bone mecha? No, you're not, because the pilot and the mecha are separate. You are the jellyfish and the mecha. There's no duality there. You are your degenerate base instincts. You are your tummy hurt. When your tummy hurt, that's you. When you're hungry, that's you. When you go, ooh, I gotta poop real bad, that's you. That's you at your core. You have all these philosophers being like, when I'm thinking about the universe, that's me. But when I'm horny and want to fuck somebody, that's not me. That's my body acting upon me by guiding me with base instinct. No! That's also you! I'm only my cool thoughts. But the, like, embarrassing ones are actually just a symptom of my mind being attached to the meat shell that's contained within. No, you coward! You are the meat sack. There have been studies showing that if you smile, you're happier even if you're forcing yourself to smile. Yeah, isn't it fucked up? Greek philosophers were critical of getting too much pussy because that means you're becoming feminine and embracing your lower emotions. Philosophers since time immemorial have railed against hedonism, and they have not yet succeeded. Every generation's got their own take in it. They're like, well, this is why it's bad to jerk off, and they are reduced to dust by time. Should have jerked off more, buddy. This is why it was morally wrong. This is why it would have been morally wrong for me to have that cake slice. Nope. Just would have meant you would have had some more calories to burn off. Casually bodying ancient philosophies. Okay, no jokes though, unironically, it is insane how much philosophy is just people trying to suppress hedonism through, like Confucianism. There are so many ideologies that boil down to, like, this is why it's okay that your lord gets to fuck pussy whenever he wants and you don't. Hey, Vermin. This is why it's not a moral outrage that your king gets to eat pheasant and enact prima noctis, but it's good actually that you get less. Even Christianity too, you know, it's what Nietzsche was on about with the slave ideology bullshit. You know, Christ is like, actually it's base to be a fucking pussy. Jesus Christ is like, oh man, someone's mean to you? Well, you should turn the other cheek. Actually, it's good that you didn't fucking deck him. Have you tried the cinnamon, strawberry, lesbian marshmallows? I have not. How are they? I have not yet had those. Try them now? I'm playing a video game right now, Vermin. They're that good? Yes, I love them. I'm not having them right now. If I have a snack right now, it's gonna make me hungry and I'm gonna spiral. I'm not eating till the end of stream. No. You and my beautiful partner collaborating. No one listens to me. No one respects me. No one respects me. This is why I can't lose weight around here. I'm like, I should eat less. And then my partner is like, but I love your big fucking fat chud belly. And I'm like, well, what do I do with that? True love? Yeah, but like, they just said, I'm sorry, I love you. They're delicious, incredibly strange flavor combination that works. I'll have them as soon as stream's done. Thank you for pointing me to those. I might have forgotten about them because I put them in the cabinet. Where am I going? I have completely, you people have thrown me. It was the hedonism and the mind-body dualism, and now I'm thinking about the strawberry, lesbian, cinnamon marshmallows that I got yesterday, and now I'm all turned around. Playing an old RE game while two of our players, you know who, narrated a Resident Evil Leon X Zombies Omegaverse fanfic, and it was a real treat. Was Leon the Omega? Because I take issue with that. No, duh. Ugh. Leon would be Omega. No, he wouldn't! You're just saying that because he's a pretty boy. Were I a pretty boy, I would find that offensive. What the fuck is Omegaverse? Everything everyone says about it sounds incredibly blighted. It's just people having a good time. You got a problem with that? How do so many people here not know Omegaverse lore? Why would they? Just watch Lindsay Ellis's video on it. The fact that there are people who are trying to do heterosexual Omegaverse content is incredibly fucking funny to me. Is it extremely niche? It's such a meme. I mean, niche in the context of, like, the whole human population? Probably. I don't know. Someone did mention Gameverse, though. Have you seen the pilot? I feel mid about it. Nope. I haven't seen the pilot. I don't know a thing about it, except some people were mad that the little cat girl has tits. Or whatever. As if there aren't enough fucking Arrow Ace motherfuckers out there today. We need to horn dog up our cartoon mascots even more. That's what I think. Think you're a Gooner? You're Dana, you're engaging in dualism. You're using Goomer, a term meant to ostracize, if ever there was one, to refer to an appreciation of sexuality, which is a near universal human trait. You're trying to stigmatize what's natural. Do you think Pomni is a horn dog design? Okay, no, but there's a difference between a fan service design and a design that elicits sexual interest, okay? Like, Pomni's design is not horny, but it is a design that people were always going to get horny over. And there's a difference between those things, okay? Sometimes you can really read the degeneracy and perversion of a work in where there's no overt sexuality. Perfect example, Ryoko Koi's Delicious in Dungeon Meshi, okay? You want a perfect example of art shaped by the hands of a pervert that has very little overt sexuality? There you go. In truth, all artists are perverts. All the good ones, anyway. Senshi Bulge, your mind is limited. Am I meant to go over into this bed? Like, to switch? But it doesn't look like I can hide under there. Maybe I should have. Well, I guess them slapping the top of the bed doesn't necessarily translate to them looking under. Don't know why they're slapping the top either, you know? This is why you carry the suicide vest? I was telling my partner this.
Moving. After
we watched Obsession together with Adam of YMS fame, that, like, I have zero tolerance for horror movie shenanigans. If my partner ever started demonstrating, like, horror movie red flags, like they're staring at me from a dark corner or whatever, I'm resolving the problem in their favor or mine right like that, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I can say. If the horror movie tropes start coming out, I'm immediately addressing the situation with maximum effect, regardless of the outcome. Hope they don't sleepwalk. Me too. Feel like I could survive some horror movie BS. You guys seen Obsession? It was pretty good. These kids are like that meme of the... immortal snail that hunts you forever and instantly kills you if it touches you. I would not take the immortal snail deal, by the way. I don't need that anxiety. Death is kind of like an immortal snail already. That's fucking true if you think about it, huh? Death is like an invisible immortal snail that's always chasing you. That is kind of deep, yeah. What when you get like terminal cancer, you're laying in the hospital in the bed, and that happens? No, and you just see the snail like appear on the windowsill, and you're like, hello, old friend. You're like 92 years old. I outraced you for a time, but now finally... Is that why we're supposed to throw the spilled salt over the left shoulder so the snail of death doesn't kill us? Is that? Hold on, it's all starting to come together. Hold on. You're immortal if you make the deal with the snail? You don't know what the deal with the snail is. You haven't made it. We can only speculate.